So this is Charlie's M135i. I've driven it on the road a few times, but I've yet to drive it on the track. I've got an idea. You join me here at the one and only Brands Hatch with this absolute beast of a car. Those of you that have watched the channel for a while will recognize this as Charlie's M135i. Now there have been a few upgrades, as you can see, such as splitter, wheels, tires, I believe maybe one or two other things. So we're going to catch up with Charlie, find out what he's changed, and then get straight into the video, because this is going to be a wild one. So right now, as you can see, Charlie is just chilling, looking very cool in his VC racing top. He's coming over right now to punch me, so I'm going to keep walking away in case he does. So yes guys, here he is, Mr. Happy, Mr. Smiley. How you doing, bro?
Good, you?
Yeah, not bad. It's been a while. Obviously,
yeah.
The last time we met was at the GG Autos thing, where you nearly ran me over trying to catch some B-roll on the road.
It was a good video though.
Yeah, it was a banging video. So, I've already mentioned that this video is slightly different than any other video I've ever done on the channel. Obviously, I'm going to leave a link to that video somewhere over here or here where Charlie goes through the spec, but there have been a few changes, notably these, but you just want to talk us through what you've changed before we get into the video.
I've gone for stiffer springs all round because I rub on the, well, every corner pretty much. So I've gone 4 kilos stiffer on each corner, and I've got a twin oil cooler set up thanks to German Auto Works.
Nice.
They helped me out with the parts, and then
wheels,
the wood splitter, the wheels.
So in terms of this isn't a freaking like website job. This is something you were saying you've done yourself.
Yeah, it's not too difficult, and it's a lot cheaper than buying a carbon fibre one. I think 30 quid and a few quid for a bit of aluminium. And I'm not sure if you've got a picture of you going on yours, but you have stood on one that has the exact same setup. So it can, Charlie, let's not do it. No, Charlie, let's not, guys, there you go. Can you just do that one more time, Charlie? He's not playing about here. Look, it can handle it. So this is built for purpose, but before we forget, so we're on slicks. Yeah, some used BTCC slicks. Just cheaper, really, to run than AR1s or whatever.
And compared to, say, an AR1, night and day difference?
I haven't driven AR1s on this setup, but this thing grips the corner. Okay,
fair play. And obviously you've got different alloys from last time, so is this set up bang on now? Because I know previously the offsets weren't what you wanted.
Yeah, no, these poke, well, they're further in a little bit. I think these are, I don't know, 15mm, I think is the lowest offset they did. Okay. And then my other ones are an 8mm, so the road wheels stick out further than track wheels, but I don't really care about fitment as long as it works.
Alright, so guys, the video is obviously going to be my good mate Charlie going around Brands, shaking his car down. Again, it is a brand new setup to him, so he's not going to be setting his best time today. Maybe he can, but it's mainly going to be him setting a benchmark that I have to try and beat with the exact same setup. So I will be in his car driving this thing. Bearing in mind, I'm doing all my excuses now. The seats,
no mate, some granny shift.
The seats are fixed. It's a manual,
yeah,
so
cushions.
You've got some Fisher Price cushions for me, guys, but yeah.
5 seconds between first and second.
I definitely agree.
Probably the same between.
I definitely agree. The last thing I want to do is freaking Joe Achilles shift the car, mate. So yeah,
I'd rather you didn't.
It's definitely going to be a fun video, guys. So yeah, we will see you out on the track. And here we have Mr. Brucey doing his first of his 2 flying laps. We said we were going to do. I didn't mention it, but we said we're going to do 2 laps each. Bearing in mind, it's not my car. I don't really want to push somebody else's car on track for more than 2 laps. So 2 laps each. And as you can see, unfortunately, because he said I'm going first because he's taller and better looking, he unfortunately has to have all the traffic, because when you go to a track day, there's always a bit of traffic at the beginning, so everyone wants to get out there until a Fiesta ST decides to drop oil, or maybe a 135i in the evening decides to drop oil. But let's just say he's got a bit of traffic, so be easy on him in the comments when it comes to time. And as you can see, coming into one of the fastest parts of the track, he is also going to be off his racing line or driving line, because you don't get to race on a track day, and that's going to affect his time. So like I said, be easy, mate, be easy, lads. And for his first lap, you can see Mr. Brucey crosses the line 59 seconds flat. And I say 59 in this very disappointed voice because I've known Charlie a while. The lad can pedal. Obviously it's a new setup, springs, slicks, you name it. And not to mention, of course, the 95 kg ballast in the passenger seat. So that's probably not helping things. But yeah, he's had a lot of traffic, as you can see. Whatever this little, I don't know, Formula 4 car is on the side, whether it's an aerial, I'm not too sure. it really does throw him off his line. And then to think the poor lad's even running an F55, which means he's got no turbo. You can see he's trying to get into shift. We get past, but again, more traffic following up. This Leon or Beef or wherever it is, we gapped it. And then you can see the Evo again throwing him off the line, pushing the car wide. So it's not the ideal kind of line that he wants to take through there. And again, crosses the line. Not in the 55, not in the 58, but another 59.48. Unlucky, son. Now step aside, lad. Let a real driver show you how it's done. Yeah, boy. So before we get into this, I'm driving now, as you can see, but my excuses are: number one, the seat is fixed. Charlie's 6'6", I'm 5'11". There's no way I should be sitting in this seat and doing what I'm doing, so give me that, number one. Number two, the shifter, I don't know where he found this shifter, because it's not a normal one, it's like a race car one, and obviously man don't drive a race car, but obviously Charlie's used to it and I'm not. And the last thing, the car's on slicks. This thing turns a lot better than a normal car does on semi-slicks. I'm not used to it. Charlie's obviously used to it. He's probably been using them off-road a few times as well, because he's one of them boys down in Kent that just do what he wants. But I digress. The car's amazing to drive, I'm not gonna lie, but again, only 2 laps each, and already I'm getting a feel for things. I absolutely love it, and the car gives you so much more confidence than a normal car on semi-slicks. So fair play to the lad for having such a banging setup. But my first lap, I crossed the line 1 minute flat. So Charlie's already gapped me, but we have number 2. And as you can see, I'm getting a bit fancy with the shifter. I'm probably a bit slow through here, as you can imagine. But again, coming all the way down past Paddock Hill into this nice little bit. I'm not sure if it's called Druids or not, but we tipped the car in. I'm very happy with the line. Push the car out wide a bit and then take it back down to the right. Again, touch the little side of the green, tuck it in, use the curb. This little thing here, what car is this? Audi S1. He messed up my line, so I'm going to give it that. He messed up my line, but as you can see, I've got a lot more free track, if you want to call it that, compared to what Charlie had. So I'm already saying I should be beating him. This, I went proper wide. I might as well have been at Dartford Bridge because I messed that line up, but hey, I'll take it. And we crossed the line. Do we beat Charlie's 59 seconds though? That is the question. Woo! 56.92. Sorry about that, lad. I must be rubbing off on you. Remember that joke you said? Yeah. Calm as a...
That's enough. Woo! Thank you, bro.
Okay, so Charlie's best time was a 59 and I got a 56, so I absolutely terrorized him. But if we're being fair, he had traffic, I didn't, so my 56.92 lap is on top and Charlie's 59 lap isn't going to be on the bottom. In fact, it's going to be his best sectors stitched together in a video to see hypothetically what time he could have got, because I'm just that guy. Yeah, you know it. So I'm on top, he's on the bottom, no diddy, and we're going to take this track on and see how we get on. Enjoy. Now, as you can see, we are coming up to the last corner on the track and we are coming onto the home straight. Now, what time could Charlie have got? Let's see, and he crosses the line 56.12 and I crossed it at 56.92. So 0.8 off a second. Charlie, you lucky bugger. So there we have it, guys. Charlie beat me by 0.8 of a second, so I'll take that any day. Bearing in mind he drives the car nearly every day and I don't drive the car at all, so he should have beat me by more, but a win's a win. Hopefully we come back and see him at another track, because Brands is a tiny bit boring, like I said, especially if you've got an M135i that looks like Charlie's car, sounds like Charlie's car, and for some reason decides to drop oil on the track during the evening. I'm rubbing off on you, aren't I? Savage little lad. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see all of your beautiful faces in the next one. Take care and God bless.